it would instinctually stop
Enjoy the beach.
when the money's out.
Boy.
Yeah. I think I'll sit outside.
She always
waiting
asks
for
me
my
about
Apple
this. How is everyone?
It should be.
Right, I'm putting in a first wash.
Show you how to do it.
Oh,
And
it's okay.
they're the
You don't need
cheapest,
to know now.
cheapest air purifiers you can make.
It's right in my position. I usually move things away from my right hand because I knock them over. So I always have it away. March, I think, we'll go up for 3 days. We go away on trips. It's a small group.
Lovely to see you. Oh, you don't know the imperial system very well.
It's his big personality. Larger than life.
I'm going to eat my dinner now. It's so tiny.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get some incredibly fine pen.
Believe it or not, you'd think it would be too hot. But in, in this season, they can grow roses. Yeah. And look at the orchids.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Look at this. Essential oils. Just. I mean, in Hong Kong, you have to go to a special shop just to buy them. Hello. Except for that. I can't believe it. It's already 4 o'clock. So there's the Riverside restaurant could be.